Wärtsilä is a global leader in smart technologies and life cycle solutions for both marine and the energy industry. We of course have a strong heritage in our traditional products like engines and propulsion and so on, but we are expanding into more solutions and more life cycle solutions for our customers. Well, I think the main driver is that people are starting to wake up to the fact that the 2020 regulations, or in 2020 the regulations will come into force. There has been a history of regulations being delayed, but I think people are starting to realize that that is not the case now. And of course, the fact that the oil price is going up is changing the picture. It means that there's more attention on the cost of fuel. And that naturally leads to more focus on scrubbers, which is a way of reducing the costs. Apart from that, the spread is starting to widen, and we are starting to see an element of critical mass where more owners in a certain segment start installing scrubbers. That means in order to stay competitive, you have to do a similar or make a similar move. So I think those are the main drivers. When it comes to barriers, of course, no one wants to spend money, and there is a cost issue. And of course, it means that you add complexity on the vessels, but I think our experience is that there's less and less concern around these issues. With regards to cost, you see that you get a return on your investment, so that makes it a lot more or a lot easier to accept. How long is a piece of string? It can take anything from a few months to years, depending a little bit on the complexity of the installation and the challenges around that. But in terms of reducing the lead time, there is and the downtime, there's really three elements. It's planning, planning, and planning. If you do the work properly up front, you will save a lot of time later on in the process. We have seen a very dramatic take-up of orders in the last, say, 6 to 12 months. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but we are way in excess of 300 ship sets that have been ordered. How those are, or where those are in terms of being installed, is a little bit more difficult to say, but we are ramping up quite quickly. Going forward, it's difficult to forecast, but we see, of course, that there will be a degree of a bubble with the retrofit market, but the signals we are getting is that bubble is perhaps extended longer into the future than what has previously been considered. Like I said before, it's planning. That is the key element. Of course, understanding what operating routes you're going to be in, which areas, what sort of fuel you will be expected to bunker, can also play into the actual selection of the type of system. But really understanding when you're going to do it and how you're going to do it, making sure that you are prepared. A retrofit can be done quite quickly in 1 or 2 weeks. But if you haven't laid out your plans properly beforehand, it can easily drag out for longer. Well, that is what we are seeing and hearing from our customers, that the price differential provides a very good business case for installing scrubbers. We are not in the process of forecasting bunker prices. I think there are others who are better placed than us, but we certainly see that the current, or the way the current spread is, that spread is going to, or the way the current forecasts are, the spread will continue to widen going forward and probably remain there for some time into the future as well. I think we have in Wärtsilä we have a track record of installing scrubbers. We have been delivering similar systems for more than 50 years and are a market leader in this segment now. And of course, one thing is the first cost. It's also the OPEX, and you buy equipment for millions of euros. You need to make sure that you can also maintain and operate it throughout the lifetime of the vessel.